Hello. So we are at home and this is how we make our lugaw or our version of arroz caldo a la,
Rice
a la
cooker.
rice cooker. So what we have here is like so this is a cup of jasmine rice that has been washed and cleaned
Rinsed.
and washed and rinsed, and the water has been taken out. And so that's 1 cup of jasmine rice. And what we have here now, can you show us?
We make
And
this
then
starter
you made a starter of a
seasoning.
of seasoning. How much, like how many tablespoon is that?
So just maybe this is like
A cup.
a cup of water, or for this instance we use the chicken broth.
Okay, so how much, how, because we have
So you know
leftover
that I don't measure, I only eyeball, so I cannot really give
okay,
you a
so
definite measurement of how
okay,
much
so
it
you
is.
don't, you only eyeball. So according to her Asian eyeball, she used about
Maybe 3 scoops
3 scoops
of
of this of ladle of this chicken broth.
right.
So we have leftover chicken and chicken broth. So this is one way of maximizing or reusing your leftover chicken broth at home. So she used like three
Ladles.
ladles of this spoon, of this serving spoon. Put in this
Microwave.
microwave in this mug, and also she put you
half
put
a half cube of a chicken
half
bouillon.
a cube of a chicken bouillon, and also the
So what
garlic and ginger.
we use the Dorot garlic and ginger,
Ginger
frozen, which you can buy from Trader
from
Joe's.
Trader Joe. Okay.
So we use so this one has 1 cube of ginger and 1 cube of garlic,
All right.
and a pinch of salt. I
Okay.
don't need to tell you how much pinch it is.
Mm-hmm.
And then put it in the microwave to heat it up.
Mm-hmm.
And then mix it all up a little bit, as long as the chicken cubes are has been dissolved. And then what else did we put?
That's it.
This is like pretty much the basic. You can add whatever other seasonings that you prefer, that you want to have on your congee or on your porridge.
Mm-hmm.
And then once it's done, we can pour it in
Okay,
the
go ahead.
rice, the washed rice. So normally porridge will be like there's more liquid than the rice, right? So for this method, we're gonna
Okay, so
add.
we have to add more liquid,
We
right?
have to add more liquid, but
Okay.
since
Okay, so
so now
now
once we put the seasoning in the washed rice, right? So now we're just gonna add the leftover chicken in
into the
our
rice
rice
cooker.
cooker mixture. Now this leftover chicken broth also has seasonings already from when we made it. So if you can see, there's garlic in here. So that'll add more flavor and enhance the flavor of your congee. So if it has bones like the wings like that, that'll
Put
be
it
much
in.
more flavorful.
Okay.
Okay, so do you want me to put everything in there, or you want
However much you need
this may be
to
too
make
much chicken.
this recipe.
This may be a lot of chicken.
Okay, so you can stop there.
Okay.
But now the next step is when to stop, how
So
to
this
determine the amount of water.
So this, if you can see, there's a guide here
Okay.
that let me tilt it a little bit so you guys can see. So if you want to make porridge, sweet. Oh, I'm sorry, it's the other way. That's why. So porridge, right? If you want to make porridge, so hard and soft. So this number is the amount of rice that you're gonna use. So if you are using, so if you want to use, if you want hard porridge like that, hard porridge, and if you want to make only half a cup of hard porridge, so the water will be up to here. All right, but if you want to put, if you want to make 1 cup of hard porridge, your water will be up to here.
Okay.
If you want to make a soft porridge, so hard porridge is a little bit thicker, soft porridge is a little bit thinner.
Okay.
So if you want to make a thinner porridge, using half a cup of rice, then your water will be, you're gonna put your water all the way up to here.
Okay. So
Okay.
in a 1 cup of jasmine rice like this one, show us how much water how much liquid you're gonna put
So the
to
water,
make your porridge.
so this is 1 cup of rice,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So it's recommended that your water should be up to this level,
To that
since
number
the
one
number one.
line, okay?
But since we want our porridge to be a little bit more thinner, which is the kind of the Filipino norm, the regular Filipino version, right? So we usually make our, should we usually increase the amount of water which we normally, you can increase it to your
So
liking.
to what line are you gonna put the water? Answer
So
the question.
we normally we normally put the water all the way up to here.
Okay, is that what you're
So
gonna
that's
do?
like yes.
Okay, go ahead and do. Please show us how you make the porridge.
So now
Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna add more liquid.
more liquid
Okay.
to it.
All right.
Okay.
Go ahead and show us, please.
We're gonna go in
So we're
here.
gonna move
So I
on to the
prefer,
sink.
I prefer to use hot water.
Hot water. Okay, so they can boil water or make hot water, and that will be enough too, right? Okay, so filling up the water up to.
Up to the 5.5.
All right, because we
Okay.
want
We want
a thin
porridge.
a thin lugaw.
Lugaw.
Okay, a thin porridge.
Okay, so all the goodness in there.
All right, so
Do you want me to put the white pepper now? Or
sure, sure, sure.
Or later?
No, go ahead.
Pause.
Okay. Okay, tell us what you're doing now.
As an additional seasoning, you can add white pepper. We like white pepper on our lugaw, so you can just eyeball, just white pepper like that.
Okay.
You can also add white pepper naman when you serve it.
Yes, okay.
That.
Okay, so for your next ingredient, you are putting what?
Now we put the kasubha, which is, the one that will give the
The
color.
The saffron like
The color of the
herb.
So we'll put
Okay, go ahead.
how much? The more?
How much do you usually put? Okay, that's a teaspoon. Okay, so a little bit over a teaspoon.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so now that the kasubha is inside the broth, in the broth, what are you going to do next?
Now you mix.
Okay.
Mix it. Okay. It doesn't have to be, as long as just incorporate everything in there, and then put it in the.
Okay. So what are we doing now?
Now you put it in the rice cooker.
Okay, we put it in the rice cooker. Go ahead and close the rice cooker. So we've 1 cup of rice with all the seasoning and the chicken. Okay, and show us what you're doing.
You press the menu button and put it on the porridge setting.
Okay, so show us what you're doing next.
You put the rice with all the ingredients on the rice cooker, close it,
Okay.
and then
What's the setting we should follow?
well, you're making porridge, so you use porridge setting. Okay, so you press, put
Okay,
on the
so the
porridge.
arrow is pointing in the porridge.
Yes.
Okay.
And then press start.
Okay.
Be ready in 60 minutes.
All right. Okay. So we'll see the next result in 60 minutes.
An hour.
In an hour. Okay. Thank you.